What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, and today Disney Lorcana and the Ravensburger team revealed more details for Set 6 coming out to local game stores on November 15th. And Set 6 is going to be called Azurite Sea. It has a really cool pirate theme, as well as two new movie franchises with Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers and Big Hero 6 finally coming to Disney Lorcana. Alright, so heroics on the high seas. Set your sights on the horizon. Following an ancient map, you'll sail the beautiful yet unpredictable Azerite Sea. Joining you on board, and among this Disney Lorcana set's 200 plus cards are friends from Big Hero 6 and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Whether you face Kakamora pirates or the whirlwind of a new mystery, your shipmates are ready to head bow first into adventure. And then here's a look at the featured products for all the different ways you can get cards. For this set, you've got your booster packs and boxes, your two starter decks, one of them featuring Jim Hawkins and Tigger, and then the other one featuring a character from Big Hero 6, Go-Go Tamago, and then Gadget Hack Wrench from the Rescue Rangers. Both of these do come with a bonus booster pack as well. We're also getting another trove. This one features Pirate Stitch. You've got Baymax and Yzma on the top. And then it also looks like Stitch is getting his very own gift set. For this set, you'll get a copy of his new card as a promo, as well as 4 packs and a specialized binder with all the different card arts of Stitch featured on it. And then looking at the contents inside of the trove, this one's actually really cool because not only do you get your 8 packs as normal, we get a spinner with Stitch featured on it. This is the first time outside of a locals promo that we're getting a character on the spinner. As always, we also get some new dice. And then the dividers for this set are actually going to be character artworks. So of the ones seen here, the only card that we haven't actually seen yet is going to be the Hercules. But all these other ones have actually been revealed, so we can take a look at them in a second. And then the sleeves and deck boxes for the set are going to be Winnie the Pooh and Scar. And then the two new mats are going to be the Donald Duck Buccaneer from Ursula's Return and the new Elsa, the Fifth Spirit from Shimmering Skies. If you're interested in either of these, I highly suggest, as soon as the pre-orders go online for like Best Buy or Target, trying to grab at least one of these. All right, and then starting off with the cards that got revealed today. First up is going to be Chip, Ranger Leader. He's a 4-cost inkable, 3/4, and if you have a character named Dale in play, this card's going to gain support, and it quests for 2. And then of course we had to have some Dale cards. So one of the Dales they showed off was Dale, Mischievous Ranger, also a 3/4, with the ability, when you play this character, you may put the top 3 cards of your deck into your discard pile. Then you can give a character -3 strength until your next turn. We got a Floodborn Gadget Hack Wrench, with the ability, while you have 3 or more items in play, you pay 1 less ink to play Inventor characters. She quests for 3 and is a 3/6, but we'll have to see how we can get her out cheaper, because she does have that shift 4 as well. You'll notice this set is going pretty heavily into the Inventor tag. Now we do have quite a bit of Sapphire characters that already have this tag on them. The most notable of them is going to be the Hiram card. So that could be a cool way to get a Hiram out for 3 costs instead of 4 later in the game. We also have Rescue Rangers Away. Count the number of characters you have in play. Chosen character loses strength equal to that number until the start of your next turn. They revealed 2 new Baymax cards. This one that's featured on the Trove is Baymax Personal Healthcare Companion. If you have an Inventor character in play, you pay 1 less ink to play this character, so it becomes a 2 cost. And then also the ability, You Said Ow, for 2 ink, you can remove up to 1 damage from another character. He also quests for 2. And then the legendary Baymax Armored Companion they revealed is a 5 cost 2/6, and whenever you play this character and whenever he quests, you can remove 2 damage from another chosen character of yours. Gain a lore equal to each damage that you've removed this way. This ability reminds me of the Rapunzel coming in and healing your characters and getting you a benefit for the damage that you healed. But with Sapphire, it looks like the mechanic is actually going to be healing your cards to gain lore, and because he can do it every time he quests as well, this looks like a pretty awesome card to include in some of your decks. We also got a Hiro Hamada Robotics Prodigy revealed. He's a 0/3 with the ability Exert, pay 2 ink, search your deck for an item card or a robot card, reveal it to all players, shuffle your deck, and then put that card on top of it, allowing you to go into your deck, find maybe like your Lucky Dime, find your Baymax if you need it, which is a pretty good ability. You are going to need to play him and then have him survive for a turn in order to use this ability. Moving on to the Emerald cards, we've got from Big Hero 6, Honey Lemon, Chemical Genius. When you play this character, you may pay 2 ink to have each opponent choose and discard a card. She's only a 1/1, questing for 2 with the 2 cost. They talked a bit about liking the ability to either play this early and use it as a quester, or if you play it later, you get the added benefit, which is a theme they really like to incorporate into Emerald cards. And then we got a 1-cost Fred, mascot by day. He's also a 1/1, but whenever he is challenged, you gain 2 lore, which could be pretty cool if you are able to bump up his willpower, just guaranteeing that extra lore gain every time he's challenged. And then another Sapphire card from Big Hero 6 is Wasabi, Methodical Engineer. He is a 3/3, 4-cost with 2 abilities. When you play this character, you may banish the chosen item. Its player gains a lore. And then during your turn, this character is evasive. We're also getting quite a bit of Stitch cards in this set as well. Here we have the Galactic Council Chamber. It is a 1/7, 3-cost. And when you have an alien or robot character here, this location can't be challenged. So if you put like a Stitch here or maybe a Baymax here, you're gonna be able to get that passive lore until they're able to take that character off the field. Then we have an ability with Stitch featured on it. It's gonna be Hot Potato. Choose 1, deal 2 damage to a chosen character, or banish an item. For 3 costs, this is pretty good. We saw a lot of these choose 1 ability cards in Shimmering Skies, and it looks like they're keeping up with that style of card here in Azurite Sea. And then speaking of Stitch, one of the main featured cards is Stitch, Alien Buccaneer. He is a uninkable 3/4 Floodborn with Shift 3. And when you play this character, if you shift to play him, you can take an action from your discard and put it on top of your deck, allowing you to constantly reuse some of those priority actions that you might have used already. But I can see how this will work in a lot of different ink color combinations. We do have some Stitches that are in Ruby, some that are in Amber. So if you're able to build like an action deck with this Stitch, you might be able to just keep comboing it to constantly be able to use more actions. We also have a 2-cost item, Mad Hatter's Teapot, with the ability No Room, exert and pay 1 ink. Each opponent puts the top card of their deck into their discard. This card is going to be a pain to go up against, especially if you're playing up against somebody that's looking to potentially mill you out. Being able to just discard the top card of your deck at any given time is going to be something that's really annoying to play around. We also get a new Sisu, this time in Amethyst. She's a 3/6 Challenger 2, questing for 2 as well. We also get a new Rush Ruby card, the Kakamora Boarding Party, with 5 strength, 2 willpower. On turn 4, it's going to be able to go out and challenge into most of those early game cards to take them off the board. One of the cards that is featured in the starter deck is going to be Jim Hawkins' Honorable Pirate. He's a 7-cost inkable, 4/7 with Bodyguard. And when you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You can reveal any pirate cards that you have and put them in your hand. Put the rest of them at the bottom of your deck, and he quests for 2. And we also have Tigger in the Crow's Nest, a 0/4 card with evasive, but whenever you play an action, this character will gain 1 strength and +1 lore for the turn. Another legendary that they revealed is going to be the Yzma Conniving Chemist, a 4-cost 3/3 with the ability Feel the Power. Exert this card, and if you have fewer than 3 cards in your hand, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. She also quests for 2. And then finally, we had 4 more cards that were revealed just on the Lorcana website. The first one's going to be Chip, Friend Indeed, a 3-cost 3/3. And when you play this character, you give another character +1 lore. And then we also get Dale, Friend in Need, a 3-cost 3/4 with the ability this character enters play exerted unless you have a character named Chip in play, questing for 2. Here's the Go-Go Tamago Darting Dynamo, 2-cost 2/2 evasive. When you play this character, you can pay 2 ink to gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing character. So if they have a big bodyguard in play, you can actually pay 4 when you play this to get a bunch of lore and benefit from that. And then one last Hiro Hamada card, Team Leader. He's a 4-cost 1/5 with 2 abilities. Your other inventor characters gain resist 1 and shape the future. Pay 2 ink, look at the top card of your deck, put it either on the top or bottom of your deck. That does it for all the information that was revealed today in the Lorecast for the new Disney Lorcana set, Azerite Sea. I can't wait to get my hands on this set in November, but we have a lot of Lorcana to play until then. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our deck list, gameplay videos, or just news updates. Whatever you get up to today, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.